why should buyer give you? Why should buyer give you the work? Buyer won't give you the work. Even actually, if I be a buyer, I will not select you. I won't. Yes, this person he has got so many different types of resume. So that means we understand this person has got the capability to create a design resume. This person also, he is also good. He can, this is the resume templates. He can design resume. He can be, but we can say that he is a great resume builder. However, he has got 1K reviews. I will do clean, attractive resume design, CV design. Yep, he can be, but the impression of his resume is not a good resume that we are looking for. That means he needs the idea. What type of resume, what sorts of resume he really need to do. Okay. So resume is very much important in order to obtain or achieve a new job, new task, in order to get a new contract. Or we must have to understand that how the resume would be, the fonts of resume, and what type of image we should use. For Canadian resume, you couldn't say any kinds of images on the resume or any on the corner of the resume. So image is prohibited on Canadian CV format or even the US CV format. Even we couldn't see any kinds of pictures or image on European CV format either. But some of the part of Europe, especially Poland or Romania, uh, they mostly use their image or their pictures on the right hand side corner or the left hand side corner. Normally, it's mostly the left-hand side corner. I mean, like left top corner, they use their images. But if you go on the British or the Canadian or the American resume templates, you won't see any kinds of images. Images are totally prohibited. You see why this person make a cross here? There is no image, but the resume is something like it's a very much application. It's a very much application. Oh, it's a cross means it's a very much application. But this resume, you make it right because it's not look like application. It's a type of phrase resume. Okay. But mostly we can say the Canadian best CV format is this. This is the best CV format for the Canada. That's the one. First, middle, initial, last name. The address, the email address, and the phone number. Of course, the LinkedIn URL. Canada mostly intended to get your LinkedIn link. So LinkedIn URL is mostly important on the CV, on the resume. And a resume title, that what type of job opportunities you are looking for at the moment. That means your title would be example given if you are an engineer. That means it's not an engineer, a specialist. Example given, if I indicate myself, uh, data scientist, right? Data scientist, um, senior data scientist. So I should have to indicate the senior data scientist and then my initiatives like the summary or the 3.5 line summary, and then my proficiencies, the skills, core proficiencies. Here, the core proficiencies mean the skills, and then the professional experiences, of course, the educational. After that, the reference link, and that's it, nothing else. But if you look at our Bangladeshi CV format, the Bangladeshi CV format is mostly, if we look at the CVs, it seems like you are going with your biodata for marriage, getting married. That's not be the CV. That not be the resume. Resume and the CV is mostly important. That means you are going to do something with someone's live. Depends on your skill. Somebody will be called, will get a call for um, the job or the interview. If he or she doesn't get the opportunity to get in go for the interview, opportunity for the interview, job interview, then how he or she can be passed? So CV is most important. Resume is very important. Okay. So today we are going to see our strategies. The second strategies, but before we go for the strategy, I must have to indicate you that our next plan for the assignment is preparing, and preparing a presentation on new adoption and new technology, adoption on latest technology, latest technology for digital trends, digital ERENDS, digital trends. That should be the assignment. Preparing a presentation on adoption on latest technology for digital trends. I'm going to indicate it on your digital marketing class homework assignment. Assignment. Second assignment. That should be the PowerPoint presentation. And the PowerPoint presentation would be on Canva as well. So if you go on your Canva, you can use any kinds of templates like presentation or PPT. Just a PPT. You can see many presentations. You can see many presentation here. Those are the templates. So use any of the templates and create your first presentation on preparing on adoption on latest technology for digital trends. But adapt latest technology for digital trends. Say adapt digital technology for latest technology. Latest technology for digital trends.
Is it a homework for tomorrow?
Pardon, what?
Is this homework for tomorrow?
Um, for next week. You have to start from today. Right, so use any of the presentation templates from here, and then you can use your own thinking. You have to use the idea that how you can create the presentations. And if you need some types of help, then you can write adapt or adoption on adoption new technology, adopt new technology. So then you can see many information. So use the idea, but don't copy and paste. If you use copy and paste, then I will definitely use the plagiarism software, and then the software definitely get all information and the link where you get your informations and copy and paste from there. So instantly I will give you the 0 mark. So don't try to copy and paste. Think twice, use the presentation. You have to understand that how the presentation would be. Um, a good presentation slides template. Always use this type of words. This is called the keyword. This is a keyword, right? It is called the long tail keyword. Today, you have to understand that the digital strategy, the I think it's a eighth class on the digital strategy. So you know this, you have to understand the keywords as well, because today you are going to search on Google or the search engine, and some types of writing on the search bar, some types of writing on the search bar. That means a sentence, a good presentation slide. It's not a complete sentence, but it's a sentence. It's a it's a it's few words. Please mute yourself. Please mute your background noise. So there's a number of words. It's not a complete sentence, but it's a number of words. This is called the keywords. So you have to understand that first keywords are. What is keyword? Or then keyword type. Keywords or type of keywords. So you can see the 19 types of keywords: customer defining keywords, product defining keywords, uh, product keywords, computer keywords, long tail keywords, short tail keywords. So whenever it's more than 3 words, more than 3 words, the keywords is called long tail keyword. This keyword's name is long tail keywords. So mostly from today, we are going to use a lot of keywords, because every single day from now on, we have to search, we have to research the web a lot. So the words we are using on the search bar is called keyword. What is keyword? Keywords is the combination of a words, sentence, or the sentences, that means a phrase, is called the keywords. The phrase, sentence, or the word that used by the user in order to get the results out of the World Wide Web, or by using search engine. Or that means the user make a query from the search engine is called a keyword. Is called keyword. So if you say, what is keyword? Keyword means a word or the concept of a great significance. Keyword means a word or concept of a great significance. That means someone or somebody make a query from the search engine, or by make a query by using the search engine from the World Wide Web. That means the user, me, I am the user. I'm using this type of words on the search engine for making a query from the World Wide Web. That means, what is keyword? These words actually been used by from the search engine. This is the search engine, by the search engine from the World Wide Web. It's called keywords. So keywords is a word or concept of great significance. Keyword is a word or concept of great significance. And this is not a long tail keyword, that means the long tail keywords should be more than 3 words. More than 3 words should be more than 3 words. Short tail keywords should be less than 3 words, or on multiple words, but less than 3 words, but up to 3 words. It's called the short tail keywords. But long tail keywords, it should be the more than 3 words. It's called a long tail keyword, right? So keywords is also important. We have to understand the keywords. Digital marketing, the keywords research is most important phase on the digital marketing. So we have to understand from today that what could be the keywords, sir. Because if we look at the digital marketing strategy, the keywords impacts a lot. Keywords impact a lot. 19 types of keywords. I'm going to give you the information that what type of keywords we need actually. I'm going to give you the information here. The link. This is the resource. We definitely have to understand the resources. So 19 types of keywords. You can see we go down. Market segment keywords, customer defining keywords, product defining keywords, product keywords, competitor keywords, long tail keywords, short tail keywords, mid tail keywords, intent targeting keywords. So the intent targeting keywords, I will give you the example of the intent targeting keywords. The intent targeting keywords has got the information of like information keywords, informational, navigational, commercial, and transactional. Transitional. This type of 4 keywords are mostly commonly used for the intent targeting keywords. That means they are the intention. That means if I have got the intentions in order to find out that what would be my nearest bank, what would be my nearest bank? The nearest bank, it would be the intent to make a transaction. To make a transaction, what would be the nearest bank or my nearest bank? This uh, keyword, this keyword has got an intention. The intention would be the intention would be transactional. That means I'm looking for the bank in order to transact something. So the transactional and my nearest bank should be the navigational. That means I want to go to bank, or I'm just going to click on the information that where the bank is located in. So that's the intentional. That's the intentional. Now the commercial, the bank. That means look the Black Bank, BRSC, Black Bank. So the Black Bank intended here as a commercial purpose. Commercial purpose. Even this Black Bank also intend as the navigational purpose too. That means it's mostly indicating about the brand. So sometimes one keyword can indicate many intention. So if I look at the verses, especially like iPhone versus iPad. So this also intend as a transactional keyword, as a transactional keyword. The intent is would be the transactional keyword. iPhone versus iPad. Which device I'm intending to purchase, intending to buy. So informational. If you look at coffee beans, coffee beans is mostly called the informational. That means you are intending to get some types of information of your coffee branding, the coffee, or how the coffee beans are produced, or what type of production can be made from the coffee beans, right? What type of opportunity you can create by using the coffee beans. So that's the intention. The intentional intent targeting keywords, these keywords match the intention of the user while they are searching for a particular phrase. These keywords are an essential part of the paid search. Marketers can use it to conduct intent driving marketing. Intent targeting keywords help marketers drive more traffic to their website, generate more leads, and attract better prospective customers. So that's called the intent targeting keywords. Okay. Now here, the number 10 is LSI keyword, latent semantic indexing. This keyword's mean is latent semantic indexing. So the latent semantic indexing, what is the latent semantic indexing actually used for? If you look at the Google, your brain is thinking something, and even if you press A, where? Here. If you press A, that means Google already know that what type of informations you are going to insert. It will provide you different types of search results or search idea that you can search this thing, or it has the history. It has a history. That means just about few minutes ago, I actually wrote a good presentation slide for making a query to show you that how this presentation slides would be. And now Google, when I type A, Google actually indicating some types of search that you are going to search this. That's called the LSI, latent semantic indexing. Right. So, example, copy. And now Google also provided many intending results. That the coffee, coffee drink, coffee beans, coffee kiosk, coffee types, coffee shop, coffee types church, coffee beans type, coffee shops near me. Those called the LSI. Those are called the LSI. Actually, today our intention is to get on the digital marketing strategies goal or social media marketing goals, and we're supposed to get on the how to increase traffic on your website or manage the brand reputation. Last time we actually see showed you that increase the brand awareness, and today we're supposed to get on the managed brand reputation. But in the meantime, I already showed you that the keywords thing. Because keywords, you have to understand that if we go on the Google or the search initiatives, if we go on the search, that what type of keywords we are using. Short tail keywords, long tail keywords, branding keywords, it's called the product defining keywords, customer defining keywords, market segment keywords, competitor keywords, long tail keywords, short tail keywords, mid tail keywords. Those keywords mostly important to know that what type of keywords we are using in, what type of keywords we are using in. If you can use this type of keywords and you know exact keywords, what type of keywords you exactly need to use in order to go for the brand reputation or the brand awareness or the traffic of your websites, you must have to understand the keywords type. You must have to understand the keywords type. If somehow you have to use the increased traffic to your website, you must understand what would be your keywords type. Keywords is very important for SEO, and from the day one of the digital marketing, you have to use the keywords a lot. From the day one, you have to use your keywords for a lot. Phrase match keywords, even exact match keyword, negative keywords, related vertical keywords, locational keywords, long-term evergreen keywords, informational keywords, navigational keywords, transactional keywords. We already know that this navigational, transactional, informational, and informational, navigational, transactional, commercial, those are actually the intent targeting keywords. Intent targeting keywords. What's your intent would be? What is your intent? So if you go on the increase traffic to your website, you must have to understand that what would be the keywords are. Today, we are going to show you how what is the managed brand reputation. So if we look at the managed brand reputation, social media marketing is one of the top tools you can use to build trust in your brand. That means if you go on manage brand reputation, you must have to understand that social media marketing is one of the top tools you can use to build trust in your brand. That means if your social media can indicate that yes, this brand has got the opportunity, has got the option that you actually can trust this brand, people mostly use the reviews. If you have a good review, if you have a positive reviews, it's not only a review, but if you have many positive reviews, that means people will definitely go on your brand. That means you are a reputed brand. But content is a fact. Content is a fact on the brand reputation, manage brand reputation. If you don't have a content, that means your brand is nothing. Your brand has not got any trust. So how you can increase your brand reputation? For increasing your brand reputation, you must have a very good contents. The content should be on video. The content should have the great clean audios. The content should have the proper images. The content should have the proper guidelines. The content should have the trustworthy information. If you don't have a trustworthy information, that means your business is not reputed and you will lose your brand awareness. You will lose your brand awareness or brand reputation. So social media is very much important sector for every business nowadays. Now, now if we look at the video, I'm just going to give you the sound. So that means you can also listen what the sound is indicating. So
Hootsuite
Brandwatch.
Insights, powered by Brandwatch, is a tool for monitoring and analyzing conversations happening online. You can monitor mentions of your brand, campaigns and competitors, identify trends and top authors, and manage your reputation right from the Hootsuite dashboard. In Insights, you'll see two main areas: Quick Search and Saved Searches. Let's start with Quick Search. Using Boolean search logic, combine keywords to find information you're looking for. Let's find out what people are saying about Hootsuite. Using OR will search for either word. This search will also gather @mentions and hashtag mentions. Click for more help building searches. or watch our next video for a more in-depth guide on query writing. Let's look at another example. Say Athene Suites, a Florida-based hotel, wants to monitor what customers are saying. Using "and" between words, we'll search for web pages and social posts, including all of these individual words. This search will find mentions of Athene Suites, plus vacation, coupled with any of the three options within the brackets. Search results are broken into three segments: insights, filters, and mentions for the past 30 days. In the main area, you'll see insights like volume of mentions. A spike in mentions could indicate an important event, like a production launch or media coverage. You'll also see the words most commonly used within your search query to help identify conversation trends. Scan the word cloud for unexpected results, and analyze the relevance to your query. If a word proves to be important, use it in future searches.
Right. So in this case, that the person is actually indicating you the odds, word count, right? So it's called the word cloud. Is word cloud, this type of program mostly used for polarity, the program called polarity. So that means the mostly data scientists, they use the word cloud in order to get results from the different queries. So this is the word cloud, this is a result. So here you can see the Boolean sources. I've already told you that the keywords is mostly important. So you already seen there are keywords, Orlando word, and we already know the word and is a Boolean as a Boolean search. So the Boolean search is very much important in this case. Now let's go ahead.
If a word proves to be important, use it in future searches. Sentiment and emotion give insight into the tone of the conversations happening around your search term.
Right. So in this case, it is called the sentiment analysis. Sentiment analysis is mostly used in the data science. So we will use the Hootsuite inside, but or that means this type of tools, the Hootsuite tools, only for the brand awareness, not for the sentimental analysis. The sentiment analysis is very much uppercase in data science.
Terms. If one of your products consistently receives negative sentiment, share this feedback with the product team. Volume over time graphs offer insights into how certain metrics are evolving. Under Top URLs, you'll find the most widely shared links that are relevant to your search terms. Top authors show the people who use your search terms most. This list provides a source of potential influencers, advocates, and even detractors who you could work and engage with.
Right. So here's the tools also indicate you the most commonly searched results. That means you make the query and it will show you that where the query actually be used widely. Is it used in the Facebook or in Instagram or in LinkedIn or inside magic.net? So you can see all types of tools or the search engines being used. So you can see the top sources of the hashtags here. You see the queries, the and Disney's, Universal Studios, Orlando. Those are the hashtags. That hash Disney World, hash faction, as Disney hash, all Disney hash toppers. So the top hash, that means you made a query, Disney and vacation and Orlando or Disney World or Universal Studio. So that means where the hashtags been used commonly, most widely. You can see on the right and left hand side who and where and which post been used in order to get the search results.
Lastly, demographics data tells you who is involved in the conversation.
Right. So this area is called the demographic segmentation. The gender split and the volume by countries. This is called demographic segmentation.
And could be helpful with refining your customer or buyer personas. Moving across, view the actual mentions associated with your search. This is especially useful for correlating graph spikes with specific events. For example, if anger was high on a particular day, click on that point in the graph. Then review the relevant mentions for clues. Use these insights to help validate a request for more staff or increased advertising budget. Mentions are also useful for identifying influencer marketing opportunities. If you notice an author consistently endorsing your brand, consider approaching them as a possible brand advocate. On the other hand, you might see a customer.
Right. So there is another thing that I mentioned. We always neglect mention. I mean, like mostly partnership people, we are not actually use mention mostly. That means, oh, some is a mention, but we are not that interested on mention. But for the brand awareness, increase of the brand awareness, we must have to look at the mention area. That means here you can see that the mention by using the Hootsuite tools, the Hootsuite tools also indicate you that who and where you get the mentions. And you definitely can send them a very good SMS short messaging system by using the Hootsuite tool. We love that you love Suite. That means where the Suite is the business, and the Suite audience or the Suite person who actually indicating information or providing the information over the video. He said that we love that you love Suite. How would you like to be an influencer for us? That means you are influencing someone that, okay, you are most appreciated people, you are most appreciated person, or you are one of the topmost person for us. We really need you for our business. That you are insisting someone, you influence him or her. And that means whenever you are connecting with the dots, that means that person is a dot and another person is another dot. That means we are playing with the number games here. That means we have to connect with the dots. We have to connect with the people. That's why it is important. The short messaging system is important, very much important. So mention. We shouldn't forget about the mention.
Them as a possible brand advocate. On the other hand, you might see a customer publicly criticizing your hotel online. Address the customer's pain point.
Right. So in mention section, it also indicate that the positive mention and negative mention, the positive attitude or a negative attitude. So that means if you have the both attitude, you know the positive attitude, yeah, you insisting someone or influence him or her. For the negative attitude, if you find the negative mention, that means I'm having a terrible vacation here in Orlando. The budget Athens suite is so gross, they are the worst hotel ever. Wow. That means this person has got the worst experience ever, and that means you must have to get with him. You must have to go to him and then ask him, oh, definitely, sir, I'm really sorry to hear that, but you are having a bad time, but we are offering you the best service with no cost. So that means you will definitely get the 5-star support from us from the next time. That this time you had a bad experience, but we will make sure you will get definitely the 5-star experience from us later on. So DM us, direct messages, so that we can help improve your stay. That means DM us, direct messages, PM us, personal messages, those type of, the short abbreviations is very much important. The short forms are important as well in order to get the brand out.
To safeguard your brand's reputation. Filter the search data for more granular results. For example, monitor the negative customer sentiment on Instagram compared to other platforms. If negative sentiment is stronger on one platform, double down on your marketing efforts to improve it. Searches can also be filtered by keyword, like a specific product or event. Let's say you want to know how people are talking about your product compared to a competitor's product on Twitter in North America. Create a new search with your competitor's name. Then, add a specific product as the keyword. Filter emotions by joy and anger. Check Twitter, and enter North America. Do the same for your own brand and compare the results. If you find that customers are happier with your competitor's brand, it would be worth conducting further research to understand why. To continue accumulating search data, save it.
So that's the computer
Moving back to the
search.
volume graphs, another feature in saved searches is AI analytics. This provides extra context to help you better understand spikes in the data. In saved searches, the word cloud can also be customized. For example, hone in on hashtags for a more data-driven approach to the hashtags you should include in your social posts. Add a tag to help categorize your search. Edit details, or create an alert. Alerts can be configured to notify recipients of changes in mentions. This feature is useful for staying ahead of potential issues. For example, you could create a daily alert for negative mentions, including the word unhappy. Email alerts can be managed from the icon. Finally, Hootsuite Insights is also integrated with Hootsuite Analytics, so you can capture and compare important social listening metrics alongside your other social data. Create a custom report, or choose a template. Then, add a Hootsuite Insights saved search to your report. For example, add a saved search for your own brand and a competitor. Compare mentions by source to visually track your social share of voice compared to your competitors. Or track net sentiment to see how it trends over time. Use this competitive.
So it's mostly important that you have to use your own search and a computer search. So that means, if example, you have a business, your business name is XYZ, right? But your computer has got a business, it's called ABC. So that means you actually can see that your computer business search and your business search results, that whoever the people are looking at your business and whoever people are looking at your computer business. So this is also important, that you actually have the information, the understanding of your computer search and your business search. So the thing is very much important.
Intel to better plan upcoming social campaigns or improve your product. You can build out your report even further with additional metrics from other sources. Insights reports can be exported or scheduled to be sent within your organization to share insights across teams.
So this is very much important. Hootsuite. We will use the Hootsuite. Hootsuite is also a very good tool in order to get the computer analysis, in order to get your business analysis. For example, your computer has got the same business as yours, but they are getting more increase of increasing audience, but day by day you are losing your audience. What's the problem is? The Hootsuite will definitely provide you the idea. And now, if you have the information that what type of products you have, and the products, why the products or the service has got the negative ratio of the audience, and why your computer has got a positive ratio of the audience. That means it's indicative you have to upgrade your product, or you have to upgrade your service more widely. So it is important. It is very, very important that you have your tools in your hand. manage brand reputation. So that means if you have the tool like Hootsuite, you can actually manage your brand. So I prefer you to use the Hootsuite. Your next target would be download Hootsuite. Hootsuite is very much important tool. I never use I never ask my people or my students before, so never prefer them to use the Hootsuite because they were the best students. And now you are the advanced student. I actually offer you to use the Hootsuite in order to increase your brand awareness. So social media marketing is one of the top tools that you can use to build trust in your brand, and how you can do it by using your Hootsuite. So Hootsuite can indicate you this type of post is very much important, this type of post you actually shared, its analytics is more increasing, this analytics is more decreasing, the post is increase a lot of audience, the post decrease, the audience is not actually interested to look at the post, the audience is not interested to look at your service. So you actually can understand by using the Hootsuite tools. And the social media marketing, that means if you post something on a social media, the Hootsuite can indicate you the uh, the analytics. So here, that these days trust drives growth. Um, this social media objective measures public attitudes about your brand. So that means public attitude, is it negative attitude or it's positive attitude? Is it negative feelings or is it positive feelings? That's what the attitudes are. The metrics of the measuring reputations are like for those for brand awareness. Of course, you will track brand mention and relative hashtags. So that means we also understand that what is the hashtag would be. I already indicated you over the last time by using Instagram, even not only the Instagram but also the Twitter, the hashtags. Hashtags means a lot. Where or what type of brands or the brand space you are going to target. The hashtag is actually set the target. Example, if we go on our last page or last post, view insight. Oh, from hashtag, you see the hashtag. People, I never ever know this type of people who are there, but I got hashtag. I got a people from hashtag. Those are the audience. The impressions, the positive impression, negative impression, the impression things. 171 impression and the maximum impressions come from the hashtag. So hashtag is very much important. Where the hashtags are actually used here. Thanksgiving dinner, Thanksgiving 2020, Thanksgiving club bag, Thanksgiving decor. So those are the hashtags. Hashtags is important here, the hashtags, relevant hashtags. Of course, you will talk brand mentions and the relevant hashtags. So if you're running a food shop, that means you have to use a hashtag a lot, that that not only the food shop means restaurants, food shop means the takeout, food shop means outlets, food shop means hotels, Food shop, food shop means the bar. Food shop means the sandwich bar. Food shop means the coffee bar. Food shop means the bar. Food shop means the ice cream bar. So all are the hashtags. So you have to use the hashtag, the relevant hashtags. What type of relevancy or what type of business relevant to your business? What type of hashtags is relevant to your business? What type of name is relevant to your business? So use that hashtag. But you will also want to watch what people say about you even when they don't tag you. That means you are using the tag as a hashtag as a tag. Hashtag as a tag. Ad tag as a tag. We definitely want to see that who and whom indicating us or saying about our business or saying about our post, saying about our page, saying about our services. It's called the intention and how we can do it, how we can use it, how we can look at their post, how we can see that who and where and what type of people they have got a positive attraction or the negative attraction. So we can use the Hootsuite as a tool. In addition to traditional social media, think about using social audio platform. Clubhouse, Twitter Space, Spotify can be great for this. So Clubhouse is also a tool. I will indicate you how to use the Clubhouse tomorrow. I will show you how to use the Twitter Space tomorrow as a tool. I will show you how to use the Spotify as a tool. So 3 different days, 3 different tasks. Spotify, Twitter Space, and a Clubhouse. 3 different tools. Those 3 different tools has got different initiative. Those different tools has got different tasks. So I will definitely use 3 different days in order to use 3 different tools. So these 3 different tools is very much important in order to manage the brand reputation. That means your reputation you are going to manage. You are going to increase your reputation or decrease your reputation. If your brand has got no reputation, that's a different thing. But if your brand has got a reputation, but is decreasing day by day, why it is decreasing? That means you have to be more careful. You have to be more careful to increase your brand. Any questions so far? Any questions so far? Now, tomorrow, what we are going to use? We are going to use the keywords. We are going to use the Hootsuite. Day after tomorrow, we will use the Clubhouse, and on Saturday, Twitter Spaces, on Sunday, Spotify. So these 4 tools will increase your brand awareness, will increase your brand reputation. As example, I will use my own GSUB solution. I will try to increase my GSUB solution brand on tomorrow. And day after tomorrow, like on the next week, we will use the increased traffic of your business website. And for this case, I will try to get you the domain. So first thing first, increase traffic of your website, increase traffic to your website. I will